Hi, this is Azim Jamal, and we are speaking about the Corporate Sufi alphabet, A to Z series. Today we are focusing on the letter P, and the word we've chosen for P is persevere. If you look at the corporate environment, the three things that are kind of areas that one persists. Number one is if you're starting a business, you'll find that it's going to take a long time before the business takes off. So there'll be a lot of energy put into your business, and you'll find success not overnight, not quick, and the easiest thing would be to give up because you're not seeing much results. However, if you keep persisting and you keep persisting, you'll find that gradually you'll build momentum, and then you'll find things turn around. So expect to have that tenacity, expect to have the determination, expect to have that ability to go the distance to achieve success. So that's number one. The second area where you'll find that persistence comes in play is the area about you don't know how close you are. You don't know how close you are to success. It's like 1 foot away from gold. You will dig and dig and dig and dig, and you will give up eventually, but somebody else will come 1 foot later and will find the gold. So you never know how close you are until you turn the next stone or until you take the next corner. So don't give up. Never give up. As long as the third point being, as long as you're chasing the right goals. If you're chasing the wrong goals, then even if you achieve your goals, you won't be happy, which means that all the time you've invested will go to waste. So, or if you're chasing the wrong things which don't have the highest impact for your results, for your business, again, you will end up being not as productive. A lot of studies talk about 20% of your efforts give you 80% results. So if you're focusing on the other 80%, which are not as critical, as important, or as crucial, you will find that your persistence will not pay as much dividends as otherwise if you're focusing on the right things. Now, if you switch on to the family life, and if you look at a similar kind of scenario, you will find that any relationship is not easy. I'm married now 27 years, but the first few years were hard in my life because I was born in Tanzania, studied in Kenya, went to UK, came to Canada. I married a wife from India, even though I met her in Canada, but we had a lot of difference in our approach to life and outlook and so on, so it was difficult. And sometimes we felt that maybe it's a wrong marriage. But as we kept on going, we realized that actually we complement each other, that she has some strengths which I don't have, and vice versa. So I think we kind of help each other out better because of our differences, and our children have been able to get the best of both of us, which is great. So, but that required persistence, not giving up easily just because there was some tension in the beginning. If you look at the second scenario whereby you don't know how close you are to victory, similarly, when you want to give up something in a relationship, whether with a spouse or a child or a brother or sister, maybe there's so little that needs to be done before things can turn around, and maybe you are already getting close to finding that kind of harmony, but you give up. So the idea is not to give up, and always look at the other side and see what the other person's feeling about the whole thing, and finding ways to find that oneness between the two of you. And finally, the last thing is that to focus on the right things. So even in a family, there's so much you can do, but few things you do has the highest impact. So what I know for myself, for example, when my son was young, the best time I had with him is putting him to sleep. When I put him to sleep, I could tell him stories. I used to talk about Georgie Porgy, funny stories, and that really connected us and bonded us. And when I was traveling, I missed that. Now that took 10 minutes a day, but that 10 minutes was worth 10 hours of doing whatever. So really it's a question of focusing on what's the biggest bang for your buck, for your time and energy. Yeah. So I think without persistence, you will not go too far in business. Without persistence, you will not go too far in the family. Without persistence, even if you are doing charity work, you will find that you won't get much results, much impact. And great things have happened in life because people have gone the distance. If you take the example of Nelson Mandela, he went to prison 29 years. But when he died, and what he achieved in his life has been phenomenal. But it required a lot of tenacity, a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of persistence to achieve that. So that's the quality we are sharing today, and if we employ that attribute, then we'll come closer to the harmony of business, balance, and beyond.